finally time to continue opening this thing again. I started 2 months ago, and I intended, I don't remember if I said this in any videos or not, but I intended to upload these once a week. That has clearly not happened. I just haven't gotten the time. It's a real hassle to set this up, because I have to clear off this table. It's a whole thing. But anyway, it's time to finally continue, which I haven't even uploaded the second part yet, so I really don't have an excuse. That was recorded along with the first part. But today I'm going to go through the Buromaido and do those two parts, and then I'll do the rest in like another 2 months. Probably not. I'm going to try and do it sooner. I did change up the angles here a bit, actually kind of drastically. I think this looks better, so we'll see how this goes. So let's just get into it. These are the dressed up photos, essentially. If I can open this. This one is the one I think that's hard to open. There we go. Also, something I want to bring up about the last episode was that there was a jury photo that I did not recognize. And as far as I am aware, that photo was not released. I'm pretty sure I would have remembered it if it was. And I could not find any sort of like indication that that photo existed anywhere online. I could not find any other photos of it. So as far as I know, it's an unreleased photo. I'm gonna look more into it. I don't know if there are more unreleased photos in here. There could be, and I just didn't realize because I don't know every photo. It just happened to be jury, so I realized it. Also notably, it was in with the postcards, and as far as I can tell, I haven't gone through these, but I'm assuming all of the like single stage cards that were just automatically dressed up when you got them, they didn't have like an initial stage, are in these. Not the postcard, so potentially there might be another jury photo that is unreleased, I would assume in volume 2, so it wouldn't be in this episode. I'm just curious about that, so I thought I'd mention it because it notably was something I was interested in. So, yeah, we'll see what's up with that. I don't know. I'm just guessing that there might be another jury photo that is unreleased. So, let's start with the initial Ichigo PR. This is the dressed up version. I don't know that there's not much on the back either, which I don't actually know that I ever showed the postcard backs. I think those do have some stuff going on them. Here's the initial Aoi. I probably will not have too much to say about these, just given that I already kind of talked about them in the other parts. The initial Ran. Akari. So, I don't know how much I will have to say. Simie. Which is a nice photo. I always like this one with the animals. I think it's fun when there's like animals and stuff. Hanaki. Like a Peter Pan outfit. Simie. Seiya. Aoi, which actually I don't know. I can't remember what this would have gone to initially, but this is a nice photo. I don't actually know that I've seen this one before, which actually now that makes me wonder, is this one unreleased too? This one, I doubt it. I think there's a specific reason why that jury one was unreleased that I may get into when we find it, if it shows up again. But yeah, I don't actually know which Aoi photo. I can't remember off the top of my head. There is probably another early one. But this is nice. I don't think I've ever actually seen this photo before. Which the dressed up photos, there's probably a higher chance of that, so I might have some stuff to say with that. Otome. Oh, we have Yurika and Alan baking. This is a pretty good one. I also have not seen this. So yeah, actually a lot of these are probably kind of interesting, just given that I've not seen these before, a lot of these, just because, you know, with dressed up photos, you gotta kind of get them to see them, for the most part. Here's Ran baking an epipon cake. That's pretty good. a Mikuru, which I do recognize this one. Was there a Mikuru this early on? See, now I'm not sure, because the postcards definitely weren't in order. So I have no idea if this is in like the correct order they were released. Here's a Sakura. We have a Miyabi. Kokone. It's a pretty good photo. It's a nice set, which, do these go together? Kinda? Sorta, not really. These photos don't really go together. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Those don't look like they match up too much. Here's Ichigo. I have Hinaki again, which I think this is the first one I got of Hinaki. I'm pretty sure I do recognize this one. Which actually, this is a case where I really prefer the non-dressed up version to it. I think this one, because this is the one where she's like swimming with the dolphin or whatever. I like that photo a lot more than this one. I think that is kind of a disappointing dressed up version. I have Eureka and Alan again. A lot of Alan and Eureka cards, which makes sense, but I guess I didn't really realize it too often. Madoka. Akari. There we go. Here's the jury PR. Very familiar with this one since it's first PR photo I ever got. The dressed up version of it, at least. We have then Mikuru, as well as Mizuki. Then we have a key, which I don't think I've seen this one before. It's pretty good. She's on like a giant Pegasus. Aurora Pegasus, yeah. Planet's been announced now. It's been that long. Planets already was like announced like a month ago. It's crazy. Here's a Sora. We have the Blue Strawberry Yaoi, as well as the Ichigo. These are the two that got figures, which those do match up. You can kind of see the part of the ribbon, which again, there's like a little bit that's not quite there, which kind of annoys me, but whatever. But yeah, those two are the ones that got photos. I still have not opened those. Not photos, figures. I still have not opened those up yet. I have them, but I have not opened them yet. Here's a Rin. It's Maria. Have another Ran, which I can't. What is this one too? This isn't. I don't believe this is her Gem Shop PR. But I do recognize it. I can't quite remember what that was actually for. Here is Mizuki. And then we have the Masquerade photos, which are quite nice. These are pretty good dressed up photos. And then we have the Ran from the Summer Colored Butterfly event, as well as the Sora. The event I sadly started playing right after, which sucks because I really like that song. We have Akari, another Ichigo. I have Dan Diva, Sumire, and then the Rin. We have Eureka. And then this is, I believe this was an event photo, a PR that you got from like one of the events from playing in it. I believe it was the first one they did that with. Because they started that around the same time as the Gem Shop, and I'm pretty sure this Akari, yeah, that should be what these are. Which again, the order's weird, because this is the the dressed up of the Ichigo Gem Shop PR, which this one, it kind of always seemed weird to me that this is the dressed up one and the other one isn't. It's kind of a weird change, but sure. We have a Mikuru, a cheerleading one, but not part of like the cheerleading set, and I almost knocked the camera over. I'm just gonna leave that in, probably. Anyway, here's the Mikuru. It doesn't look, it's not, I don't believe it's part of like the whole, there's like a whole cheerleading set they kind of did. But I don't think that's part of it. Here's Ran, which is, I think this is like the swallowtail one. I think that's its dressed up one, I'm assuming. Of Kaeda, which I'm guessing this is her first PRs dressed up. I don't actually remember. Then we have Mizuki again, as well as the Halloween Eureka, which is the first. I mentioned it before, but I always remember the dressed up version a lot more. This is the first event PR I ever actually got. It's the Halloween Eureka, which is pretty good. And then also the Seira. And we have the Vampire Queen Mizuki, which is also a fantastic card. Which I can't tell. I have to look closer. Okay, yeah. Akari is a vampire in it too. I couldn't tell from here, but she is. We have this Aoi, who is blowing bubbles. It's nice. She has the wet, dry world skybox in the background. We have Madoka. I can't tell. Okay, it's probably fine. I couldn't tell. The camera looked like it was maybe crooked. Eureka, which actually has her in the. I don't know if there's more mirrors, but I don't know what's going on with her being a mirror in the background from behind her. But Otome. We have the Aikatsu Sensei Juri, also pretty good as Johnny Bepp and Eddie Pom. And I don't know why Eddie Pom is there, but sure. Sumire. Oh, I always like this one. I believe this is her Akari's dressed up version of her gem shop. I believe that's what this is. But you got like a donkey, you got a rooster, you got this cat here, a dog. This one's pretty good. I like ones with animals. Animals always improve the PR photos. We have a Nono, as well as a Issei. And then we have a Ichigo, one of the Christmas Ichigos. We have Mizuki. We have another one of the Christmas Ichigos, which I think this is the one I really wanted to get. I don't remember which one, but did not get it. Then we have the New Year's Ichigo and the New Year's Aoi. And the other New Year's Ichigo. And the other Aoi. So I'm pretty sure those are both from New Year's. We have this Mikuru with Fairy, which is pretty good. I remember this one. I like this one a lot. And we have our first Stars PR, dressed up PR. We have Yume. And we have Roller. 1-2 scene for you, Rolla. We have another Rin. This one's pretty good. She's wearing a fedora. We have Yozora. of Sarah. Here is the Valentine's jury, which is the first event jury I got, and I think the only one. Yeah, pretty nice photo. We have the Akari for the same event. And then we have the Arabian Nights ran, dressed up. Which these photos are really good, but I do really like the based ones. Just because it's a nice, them reaching their hands out to each other. Here's Otome on a swing. Here's Choco Pop Detective Seiya, as well as the key. I have the TriStar Eureka, and then the Mizuki, Hanaki. I have the Vanilla Chili Pepper Jury, or the Chica, it's Chica, whichever one. Then I have the TriStar Kaeda. I have Akari, Sakura, which we're almost done here with this box, Eureka, Kokone, Akari, Kaeda, which is a nice photo. I like this one too a lot. What else is in? Okay. Miyabi, not Miyabi. Wait, yes, Miyabi. I don't know why I questioned that. I questioned that because I saw Nono right behind her. Nono. And we have Aoi. And then Ichigo and Akari, Cosmos ones, and then finally, ending it, we have another Kaeda. Which I don't remember if Kaeda ended the postcards, but is what it is. So, next episode, we're going to tackle the volume 2 of these. I'm going to get these put back into the box. I think this one should be pretty interesting. I want to know about the jury photo. Again, I don't think I have too much to say about a lot of these, just because I already said what I had to say about them in the postcards for the most part. But yeah, some interesting photos. A few that I don't really remember that I liked. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next part. Of course, I can't forget about what are these? The wafers. Opening up the pack of wafers. Still collection 3. I'm nearly done with my first box of these. I think there's like 5 left, including this one. So, getting close to the end. I don't think I've pulled any more PRs since the first part of this, where I just did. So, it's maybe about time for me to get another one. I cut it too short, so it took me a second there. So let's see what we get out of this time. And it's a Senna and Akari photo. Can't really see that. Just Akari performing. Yep. Not too interesting, but there we go. I don't know.